Bila babu, tabu.
Tuseme mko na akili.
Hatuwezi kuwa bila power.
Go. Enda huko.
Yes.
And you also have to respect my space. Yes. You have to respect my space. So you don't come here and start commanding my stuff. Oh, I'm glad. Yes. So what's the shida? Somebody has died? Somebody has died?
Former CS Tuju is a man under siege. He was forcefully evicted from his premises, but he says he will never go down without a fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Kenyans, it is now 3:30 a.m. in the morning. I'm still at the gate of my premises. They have kicked me out of my facility in Karen. They have stopped even my askaris from coming to the gate. The police have come in with a total of 6 vehicles. They have no court order. This is an impunity which is unbelievable. They are all hiding their faces every time they take their pictures. So when policemen hide their faces, then the question is, are they policemen or are they thugs? Because I'm not able to get their pictures. None of them has come to explain themselves. They are all hiding their faces.
Once a powerful CS, now crying for help. What really happened to Tuju? Let's listen to what he has to say.
Can I explain to you?
Please do.
Okay. I didn't take a loan from the bank to buy a piece of property. I took a loan from the bank to do a project.
Okay.
The bank, even as a financial institution, and any bank really, will not give you a loan to buy a piece of land unless you can demonstrate
what you're going to do with it.
You're going to do with it. How are you going to pay? So the loan was given against a project document. This project document was evaluated by the bank. In fact, for that evaluation alone, I paid 4.7 million shillings. That time, $50,000 US. Then they brought in KPMG, who I also had to pay that time about 2 million shillings, to test the project in terms of viability. And the KPMG also submitted a report that this project is viable. Then it went to their board. Then they approved it. They approved 1.2 billion shillings. 900 million went towards purchase of the land. 300 million was supposed to go towards the development of the project. And I was putting more money from my side, another 100 million, to go towards the project. They paid the vendor the 900 million and refused to disburse the 300 million. So it was a violation of a contract. It's like, we agree with you in simple terms that I've got some potatoes.
Yes.
I'm hiring you a lorry. When I reach Mombasa, I will sell the potatoes so that I can pay you the balance of money which I owe you to take this lorry to Mombasa for you to carry the load for.
Yes.
For me. We reach Mtitandei, all right? Then you say, no, now you have to pay me the whole amount to reach Mombasa. But then the potatoes I'm going to sell as per project document,
you have them.
They're in the lorry. I cannot sell them in Mtitandei. That is a violation of contract. Pure and simple.
So you did not get the 300 million?
I did not get the 300 million.
And they're asking you to pay this loan?
Yes, and they're asking me to pay this loan. And the reason why I'm not getting 300 million is because, meanwhile, on the side, they're blackmailing me.
What are they blackmailing you about?
Of course, guys want to be
give
part
us
of the
card.
project. This kind of nonsense. Okay? Then I said, I'm not biting.
Okay.
So, is there evidence to support what you've just said?
Yes.
Yes. The evidence to support what I've said is that in the commercial court, the area manager for East African Development Bank stated exactly what I'm telling you. That was a fact.
In court documentation?
In court documentation and cross-examination. And after that, they refused to renew his contract.
That is in a lower court.
That's in the lower court, in the high court. And why did I end up in the lower court? The Supreme Court refused to listen to this. They said, no, that matter is too complicated. Go back to the lower court. And now in the lower court, more evidence emerged, and they saw that they had made several mistakes, and that's why they decided to recuse themselves.
For bottom line clarity here, of this 2.1 billion shillings, 1.2 billion shillings,
yes,
900 million shillings was paid to the vendor. Like you said, it's in court documentation, so that is public record. And that 300 million shillings essentially that was supposed to go to you and your organization was never paid. And then that money remained with the bank?
Yes, it remained.
That money remained with the bank, and that can be proven.
Yes.
So on going to court, essentially, when somebody now takes you to court and says you've not paid the loan, would this evidence or would this information not come through that Raphael Tuju actually never received the money and that 900 million shillings went to the vendor?
Precisely. So when I was presenting this to the court said, I've stolen this. I mean, the EADB said, yes, they did not deny. They did not say this is not true. They simply said that I've obtained this evidence fraudulently. And the Supreme Court judges agreed with that.
Okay. So essentially, what was okay?
Yeah, okay.
So you're talking about,
and it gets worse. It gets worse. You see, when I saw all this happening, then I said, okay, fine. Can we cut loose? I went to Kenya Commercial Bank. Kenya Commercial Bank said, look, Raphael, let's agree. And I've got all this documentation. Let's agree. Your project is viable, is okay. We'll give you 500 million, right? Then we do what they call a pari passu charge. Continue with your project. As you pay EADB their share, and you give us our share. EADB refused. Okay? It gets worse. I told them, okay, I'm fed up, I want to pay you. I'm a former foreign minister. I've got friends in the UAE, people I served with when I was in foreign ministry. I told them, look guys, I'm in trouble. Can you help me out? The guys say, okay, fine. What is the problem? No, I need $9 million to refund these guys.
Why would you refund them if you didn't spend the money?
No. I mean, they gave me a loan. They disbursed.
They disbursed it essentially, yeah.
So I tell them...
and under your name.
So I tell them, okay, fine. So I tell them, guys, can I just pay you whatever you disbursed? And then, we shake hands and we move a different directions. We call it a day. They say, no. If you want to pay us now, there's an interest and there's lawyers, judges and so forth, so you pay us $12 million US dollars. Okay, I said, I'll go back to my friends in the UAE. They say, no, Raphael, what we can do, we can pay you, we can give you 10 million. Give them 10 million. After all, we've given them a lot of titles, because I gave them 2 titles. One title was worth 1.2 billion and the other title was worth about 590 million. Let them release
the titles.
The one title.
Okay.
Keep the others. As the project continues, you will pay them the extra 2 million they want. And EADB agree. And they say, okay, fine. Can we do a settlement agreement? They use their own lawyer. Australia, what is his name? Anyway.
You don't worry about the name?
It's all right.
Oyatsi, okay? Who is their lawyer? To write a settlement agreement so that I can pay them what we agreed that, okay, it's unfair, but 12 million, I want to move on. So we agreed to pay that, all right? Australia prepares the documents are signed. They say, no, we're taking it to the board, we'll get back to you. After they get back, they text them once. I mean, you call them, tell them, look, we want to move on. The guys who are ready to give you the money in the UAE are asking, is this deal still on? Because you have reserved the $10 million. If you don't use it now, we put it into another project. All right? So, they get back to me and say, no, the board has said no. So it is now 16 million.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Right?
Okay,
And meanwhile, they've taken me to court in London.
At least now you know what happened. Remember to subscribe for more before you go get this from Professor.
Musiweke Kenya chini. Musiweke msingi wa siasa zenu kwa chuki.